Kafici sana nulla. Bebe gala था. Oh wow. You free. Not now. Regina help me. Harap nahuli na kui. Regina na kui. Bumulila na sama. Datang sa team. No.
Stabilized. You are not well. New punching bag. Nowhere to run. Need.
Everyone help me! Shine down!
Gather on this. You want this? Now you're testing my patience. Nowhere to run. We'll meet again.
Some mana if you got some mana, you fake.
I've already told you everything that I think is...
Teacher help me put up namanya na kui. Pero to bejaga pasapan na kui. To nilira to nilira to nilira sama. Nabekas kui. Wow.
Add Astra. Thank you for Add Astra. A familiar sight. Everything.
Stabilize! Through me, justice is served! You stand condemned! Guilty! Your penance is due! You stand condemned! Your penance is due! Solidify!
Committed to memory. There's no escape.
I don't know.
The weather is lovely and warm. Things are about to start getting lively again.
Talk to Nahida once you made your preparation. Okay. किस बात की preparation भाई?
How's it going, Nahida? I'm done with the parts that needed my involvement to complete. Although it's my first time working with the Akasha like this, its internal structure and operation procedures are easy for me to understand. Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's design is truly brilliant. Oh, also, this is for you.
But
Huh? What's this little
ये कौन सा
floaty thingy?
जानवर है भाई?
It's
पाइमोन
a
का भाई.
small device I put together just now. You can think of it as an upgraded Akasha terminal. You may not need it right now, but it should be helpful in certain situations. Wait!
Okay.
This thing has the same characteristics as Paimon!
मैं तो बोल ही रहा हूँ भाई पाइमोन का भाई. And useless.
Things that make Paimon
You
special
both are
don't-
useless.
It's alright, Paimon. It can't replace you. It's only a flying device, but you're the traveler's irreplaceable friend. You're so good at comforting people, Nahida. Hmm? I was simply telling you what I feel to be the truth. I wasn't trying to comfort you. Nahida, you're natural at this. What you just said made Paimon even happier. By the way,
Useless
there's
Paimon.
something I need to confess. Even though I'm the Archon and in control of myself again, I'm not very good at fighting. You may have heard that an Archon's power is derived from their people's fate. If we get into a situation where combat is our only option, I'm glad
Fighting
I
is
can
my
rely on
forte.
you.
Ah, yes, of course.
So the god
करने
of
क्या बैठे
wisdom
हो यहाँ
isn't
पे
quite
हम?
located where the false
लड़ने
god
तो
is.
बैठे हैं.
Time is of the essence, so
चलो भाई. तुम करते हैं कोई स्कारा मोड खोलते हैं भाई. Literally. Yes, let's go.
Conquering demons is what I do.
Conquering demons is what I do. Conquering demons is what I do. ऐसे ही.
what is this place?
शाव ले लिया हमने.
This
सीनो
really
साइनो
the
को
way
छोड़
we
दिया
need
हमें
to go?
पीछे.
Wow. Who would have thought there'd be a place like this hidden right slap? The sages wanted to realize their god creation plan without being discovered. The safest and most convenient way would be to build within the academia itself. That's true. They were already hiding one god, so why not two? Judging from the structure here, the project is a huge undertaking. The sages really saw the god creation plan as their ultimate goal. But this place doesn't look like it could have been constructed by the academia alone. The Fatui
Nahida's
under
so
the doctor
good,
sure
bro.
didn't
Yes,
hold
bro.
back.
Nahida's so
They
good.
provided... Yeah! Or else they wouldn't have been that generous.
Nahida is so good.
Is that it, though? I've always felt that this doctor is different from the academia sages. He doesn't seem to share their sense of urgency. Instead of being interested in the end.
The Fatui Harbingers are all such weirdos. So, the doctor being weird is actually normal.
So, this Fatui that they're trying to turn into a god is called the Balladeer?
Yeah,
We had
Balladeer.
previously come into contact with his consciousness. He harbors particularly strong obsessions. One is the desire for a gnosis, since he was created to be the vessel for one. The other obsession is probably related to his past. I can't quite explain it.
Paimon knows that he was a prototype puppet for the Raiden Shogun before he became a Fatui Harbinger. That's why he wants a gnosis so badly. There's no way he'd willingly be a test subject. Now with that temper and ego of his.
It sounds like you know the Balladeer quite well. I see. Tell me more about him and what he's like. The
अरे
more we
भाई
know now, the better.
नहीं नहीं हमें सब पता है चलो आगे बढ़ो खराब खड़े होके सब
All right,
बताएंगे
take. Hey,
Time to work.
Illusion shattered.
No excuse for
Useless. Now you shall perish.
This is order.
ये हील हो गया मैं वो हील कर रहा था
everyone hold hands.
Let's end this quickly.
Inazuma shines eternal. Shine down.
मैंने टी दबाया था भाई
It looks like we can climb up these pipes. The pattern on the ground seems all messed up. Let's go around and see if there's a way to fix it.
What?
It seems to have stopped. Let's continue.
नहीं
No more words. Solidify.
Useless.
This isn't good.
Frozen. Crest, don't get frost.
There is no escape.
Orange frost. Stabilize. It's time for a flash freeze.
I see everything.
Illusion shattered.
Solidify.
Now you shall perish.
You can't run from death.
The cart is stuck. Maybe there's something wrong with the tracks. Let's try adjusting the the direction of the device to clear the tracks.
Shine down!
Gather! Shouldn't get careless. Order guide you.
एक बज आएगा। हाँ एक ही बचा। अरे यार नो
Everyone hold hands!
Illusion shattered!
Solidify!
The Temple of Wisdom!
Lament! Worthless! Here!
Stabilize! I will have order!
लिफ्ट जब लिफ्ट है ये मेहनत तो देखो है
Looking at its operational status, we must prepare for the worst.
Oh no! What should we do? Paimon can't
you nervous,
If you really want to know, of course Paimon's nervous. Aren't you too, Nahida?
Yes, I am. This is probably the first time I faced with a calamity of this degree since my birth. I feel
किस
not
बात
just
की
nervous,
गॉड है फिर ये?
but curious. Curious?
Seriously.
Curious about her fate. To me, everything we perceive in this world, everything we learn, and everything that happens to us, and if it's a form of knowledge, then it can be understood. However, only fate is about that which has... So to me, fate is the ultimate knowledge. That's also why I love... And now, at long last, I'm not just an observer anymore. I will personally experience my own fate with you, but...
Ah, so that's what you mean. Paimon thinks she...
Agreed.
Let's
Okay,
go.
let's continue on. I can sense his aura from here.
Teleport waypoint unlock. यहाँ पे कुछ आसपास teleport waypoint होगा और क्या? कट सीन आएगा अभी तो खैर फिर होगी लड़ाई मेरे हिसाब से तो अब कट सीन आ गया ना बोला था मैंने कट सीन आएगा
Who would have thought the world would be so eager for my birth? I remember you, Booer, the god of wisdom, and standing beside you, the traveler.
Is he all-knowing and powerful now, like Greater Lord Deathadder?
No, I can't feel the same kind of divinity I felt from the Greater Lord. It seems that the sages didn't get the chance to infuse the divine knowledge capsules into him. But even still, he has undoubtedly become a true god now.
So we're too late? The Balladeer has already become a god?
The
Okay.
Balladeer. A long bygone title. When my spirit ascended to divinity, I felt as if I had existed for the same number of epochs as heaven and earth. Looking back, the existence of what once called itself Kunikazushi appears infinitely small and ugly.
Damn. Everlasting Lord of this.
This imposing aura. It really feels like a god's.
A body that
मारेंगे
capitalizes
कैसे
on the
भाई से?
Balladeer's original construction.
इतना मैंने वीडियोस वगैरह में देखा ये इस एरिया से निकलता नहीं है फर्स्ट फॉर्म में तो एटलीस्ट इन दैट केस इसे मारना कि मुश्किल नहीं होगा क्योंकि मैं तो शाओ लेके आया वैसे भी
You sure are something. Dishing out compliments at a time
तीन
like
गॉड
this.
लेके आया हूं मैं कैसे नहीं मरेगा
I don't think he's
तीन
reached
गॉड है
the
मेरे साथ
spiritual.
Strife is
एक
engraved
demon-
upon every god and every
Okay.
gnosis brought forth into this world.
एक डीमन कॉन्करर है तीन गॉड है
Can you feel it? The exhilaration of such power and the thrill of anticipation for our contention.
Nahida wouldn't feel the same things as you.
Do you not realize that you are interrupting a conversation between gods? Lowly creature, know your place.
अरे भाई पाइवोट की बेइज्जती
The strife engraved upon Gnosis. You're talking about the Archon War. Tevat's current peace was not easily won. I didn't personally participate in the Archon War, but the way I see it, all those losses were meaningless, driven by the demands of the laws. There's no point in bringing it up again.
Is that so? Yet I am deeply disappointed that I was never allowed the fortuity to personally participate in the Archon War. This is a first. Encountering a god in this world who does not crave power. No wonder your own people have abandoned you, God of wisdom. Your judgment is as your existence. Unsubstantial. This is where everything ends, Booer. The god of wisdom. You should know that wisdom cannot solve every problem.
Okay.
Like now, where your only option is to face me in combat.
Yeah, let's go then.
Come! Let us reenact a scene of the Archon War.
चलो फिर ये भी करके देख ले.
I see everything.
हो गया मार्क. ऐसा.
Evil conquering! Here! Insignificant
हो रहा है ना मैं.
Here! Worthless! Here!
Lump. Ow. ये कट सीन तो बहुत प्यारा है. Yo, bro, yo, welcome to stream, bro. He's so big. Like, are you serious? Hey, even get mugged.
Torn to oblivion.
How to kill him? So big.
Illusion shattered.
This is order. Kneel! Solidify!
Kneel.
Shine down.
अच्छा जी.
Foreign.
Oh, how to kill?
Gather!
Literally so big.
Illusion shattered.
Stabilize!
I think this happening because ये quest है अभी. मेरे को यही feel आ रहा है.
There is no escape.
Reality?
Now you shall perish.
Yeah, quest जैसे ले सब हो रहा है उसके HP कम हो रहा है. It's supposed to happen this way. Oh, okay. What travel? Lama.
This is supposed to be
The
battle
god
between
of
gods.
wisdom.
Yet you choose to hide behind a mortal. And now, you're acting like you'd sacrifice yourself for a human. Are you having fun proving a false sense of heroism to yourself, Booer?
The data collection is almost complete. Do you even know how many times you've tried to take my gnosis from me?
Oh, Lama, Matrix में चला गया.
We just concluded the 168th loop. Did you know that in the effort to create you, the people of Sumeru were forced to live through the exact same number of Sub-Zerus festivals and Samsara cycles?
Oh, अब सारी चीजें conclude हो रही है यहाँ पे.
When did you use it on me? You can't even defeat me in a dream. What do you hope to achieve with this little trick?
Come, traveler. Just like before. Allow me to awaken the memories in your your dreams.
All that battle experience!
It's more than that. Compile everyone's wisdom in the name of the Archon. That is the original function of the Akasha. I've sent everything that happened just now to the people of Sumeru in the form of knowledge. I've asked them to help you find a way to defeat the false god.
This is so good, yeah. This is so good.
All of Sumeru's wisdom is at your disposal.
Meaningless tricks won't save you.
ये मैंने spoiler देख लिया. Bro, but this is so good. This is even better than that what we encounter, what we see in the Inazuma.
Can I finally take this as a real battle between gods?
I'll leave this to you, the first sage of Boor.
I am the all-knowing God.
Share my knowledge!
Burn to oblivion! Disappear! Worthless! Here! Worthless! Here! Kneel! Worthless!
Solidify. I will have order.
Where is he? Where is he? Ah! But it's so damn good that I can make myself the least stream. He bhai, it's so good.
Illusion shattered.
See how big he is. मतलब मेरी पूरी स्क्रीन पे आ भी नहीं रहा वो.
I see everything!
Shine down.
Reality is pain! Foreign!
Stabilize.
टूट गई ना? स्किल टूट गई. और that device is
Good riddance!
used for that.
Cruel world.
Gather.
ये मून फेंक के मारता है. ये जो भी सर्कल है ये अभी फेंक के मारेगा. डिस्ट्रॉय क्या करना है? क्या डिस्ट्रॉय करना है?
This is order.
Illusion shattered. Inazuma shines eternal.
How I destroyed these, bro. मैं मरने वाला हूँ. मेरे को बहुत strong feeling आ रही है. I'm about to die.
Your new god awakens!
Feeling a little.
वो था भाई मरने वाला.
Your eyes have been opened. Kneel!
Solidify.
मुझे मूव इतना कर रहा है.
Tremble! Humans. Filthy humans.
Diagnosis. ले लेगी इससे.
No! Wait! Please! Anything
Not
but
at
the
all.
gnosis!
Only belongs to gods, bro. You're not a god.
That's mine! Don't even try! I'll never go back!
Sag.
We haven't yet found the answer to the most important mystery. Irminsul is still waiting to be saved. With the power of another gnosis, we may now finally understand the last memory of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. That's right. This is the last memory of my predecessor.
Whew, sheesh. That was good. That was so good.
Huh. This sure seems very different from what Paimon imagined. Shouldn't Irminsul be in this realm of consciousness?
Yes, that is our destination. But I didn't expect the remaining consciousness of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata to be as polluted as this. Forbidden knowledge? It seems you know about a concept that even I don't completely understand. Could you tell me what you know? Your inference seems logical enough. Forbidden knowledge once polluted the desert thousands of years ago, but was successfully repelled thanks to King Deshret's self-sacrifice, and Greater Lord Rukkhadevata nearly exhausting her power. Then, a second instance of forbidden knowledge pollution occurred during the Conria Cataclysm 500 years ago. But I'm afraid it is much more serious this time, with Irminsul itself already in danger.
So, if we're in the remaining consciousness of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, and it's also been affected by forbidden knowledge pollution, then does that mean, in order to save us, Greater Lord Rukkhadevata...
Yes. It's very possible that she sacrificed her life in the fight against forbidden knowledge. She didn't completely eradicate forbidden knowledge, but if it weren't for her actions, the pollution would have been far more rampant over these past 500 years. The way that everyone, including me, has forgotten everything about forbidden knowledge may very well be due to her restoration of Irminsul.
Aww. Do you feel sad, Nikki?
I'm just sharing her pain. The pollution of her consciousness here is severe. There is madness, chaos, and pain all around us. Did she fight to resist the forbidden knowledge pollution in such terrible conditions, all the way up to her last breath? She even used her last remnant of lucid consciousness to leave a clue for us to follow. Yes, her words were distorted by forbidden knowledge, so that's all we could hear. But now, we have a chance to find the answer to this mystery. We can cross the polluted consciousness until we found the right path to meet with her lucid consciousness. And then, we'll let Greater Lord Rukkhadevata tell us the truth in person. Each of us need to be mindful of the state of our own consciousness while we are here. Even with the Gnosis' protection, we must always keep a clear mind. Otherwise, we could go mad at any moment.
That's so scary.
Don't worry. It should be easy enough for you to keep that mind of yours clear, Paimon.
That's cool. I think हम उस domain में ही हैं.
Are we in the air? And Is there a huge boat?
That's the boat of consciousness, which symbolizes reason here.
Wow. What are these? The monsters seem to have been affected by them.
Shine down.
Stabilize. I will have order.
Everyone hold hands.
There is no escape.
Solidified.
Useless. Shine down.
I see everything.
Stabilize.
Look! A four-leaf sigil has appeared in the sky!
Everyone hold hands.
There is no escape.
Solidified.
नहीं क्या है भाई
Stabilize.
The Temple of Wisdom. Hey,
Shine down.
This is order.
I see everything.
Solidified. Lament. Worthless. Here. Here.
To control the boat of consciousness, we need to find the helm first. We changed direction. Are we still going the right way, Nahida?
Judging from the current route, the boat of consciousness will soon take us out of here.
आवाज कहाँ चली गई जेंशिन की आ रही है
We'll be arriving at our destination soon. How are you feeling? Are your minds...
Huh? But everything's been completely normal for Paimon.
Hopefully
पाइमोन
there
ने
won't
किया
be
क्या
any
है
more
उसके लिए सब नॉर्मल ही
interruptions.
होगा
This
अब तो हम
time,
नहीं किया है पाइमोन
we
ने
should
किया
be
क्या
Are
है
you saying you've never met
फाइट हो जाए तो
Greater
गायब हो
Lord
जाती है
Devata before?
No. It seems that my birth and her death took place at the same time. Otherwise, I think she would have given me a little more guidance. And
Hey, you've done a... So, is this the place you were talking about?
My God,
The base of Irminsul?
this is so good, man. Huh?
well, This is the place.
We're here to find Greater Lord Ruka, but the one standing over there is...
Is that... me? Are you... Greater Lord Rukkhadevata?
Yes, that's me. Are you surprised by my appearance? Irminsul and the surrounding lands have been reproduced here as they were years ago. But this is just a realm of consciousness. We are manifestations of the same nature. Hence why we would appear exactly the same.
We're... of the same nature?
Because you are me, and I am you. You are me in the new samsara.
The new samsara?
As Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, I'm the avatar of Irminsul. And you are the purest branch snapped from Irminsul. Imagine it this way. Even if a tree dies, its branches will eventually take root and grow, continuing the tree's life in another form. I'm merely the remaining consciousness of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. The real me has presumably died a long time ago. Judging from your appearance, I've probably been dead for 500 years, but you're finally here. My new self in the samsara.
If this is true, then am I... going to be a great archon like you someday?
Though we share the same nature, our fates are bound to be different. All things have their own fate. When a branch grows into a mature tree, it won't be the same as the original tree.
That's why fate is the ultimate knowledge, isn't it?
That's a great insight. Yes, very good. It's also precisely why you won't become like me.
Really?
But perhaps you may become an even greater archon than I. I already see a determination in you that I didn't possess in my time. And the future that it leads you to will be yours alone. Along with the blessings from your past experiences. Don't worry. The growth of wisdom is like that of a plant. You only need to wait quietly for the flower to bloom.
Come to think of it, the sages never had the faintest inkling of the meaning of wisdom.
Thank you. Nothing makes me happier than discovering that the archon I always admired was in fact myself in another fate.
और अभी भी जो conclude कर रहे हैं end में.
It's so nice to speak with you, Greater Lord Rukkhadevata.
The feeling is mutual. From the moment I snapped the branch off Irminsul and created you, I've also looked forward to talking with you.
Could you tell me why you wanted to create me? And what exactly happened when you died?
Ah, I see. You're here seeking answers, right? Everything that day, even the sky itself, changed into a color like this. At that time, the seven were all summoned to the nation of Conria. Except for me. I had a more important task to attend to. I had to protect Irminsul. The disaster occurred together with the pollution of forbidden knowledge. At that very moment, with my consciousness connected to Irminsul, I sensed something was wrong. The pain started to torment my mind. By the time I reached Irminsul, it was already displaying signs of corruption. Had I not repelled the pollution of forbidden knowledge with King Deshret thousands of years ago, I might have felt even more hopeless and...
So what exactly is forbidden knowledge?
It's a kind of knowledge that doesn't belong to this world. And a form of truth that can't be understood. It came from the very bottom of the abyss. Even I could never understand it. The world is constantly rejecting it, leading to all kinds of bad phenomena. If we allow forbidden knowledge to pollute Irminsul, I'm afraid the entirety of Teyvat could fall apart.
So, there's knowledge that even the God of wisdom can't understand?
At that time, I knew I couldn't repel the forbidden knowledge with my strength alone. which is why I created a device that compiled human wisdom and named it the Akasha.
It's truly the world's most amazing invention.
Thank you. For a long time, I thought dreams were the fruit of human wisdom. Though it was selfish to do so, I borrowed people's dreams using the Akasha. Then,
Well,
Cheap.
did it work?
thanks to the wisdom of the people of Sumeru, almost all the forbidden knowledge was cleared from Irminsul. But things didn't go as smoothly as I thought. I had a terrible headache, and then I remembered that my consciousness was also connected with Irminsul. It brought me knowledge and wisdom, but vile corruption as well. From the very beginning, my existence had been polluted by the forbidden knowledge.
Oh no. How could that happen?
I've experienced that pain in your consciousness. It must have been a horrible experience.
Yes, but my feelings weren't important. The important thing was that even if I died, my existence and everything related to me would continue to exist in Irminsul as memories and knowledge, meaning that the forbidden knowledge couldn't ever be permanently eradicated. And there's no way for me to eliminate myself. It would be a sort of paradox. So, I took the purest branch of Irminsul as my incarnation in the next samsara, and left a trail of clues, all in hopes that you would come here and remove me and my pollution from Irminsul forever.
500 साल या 5000 साल जितने भी थे, like literally fucking 500 years लग गए इसको ढूंढने में करने में,
So
and
you
ये
realize what that
500 साल
implies?
अरे भाई
You are very smart indeed.
क्या smart
Irminsul
भैंचो
has all the
500
knowledge and memories of
years.
this world. And as you removing me from Irminsul means, I essentially will never have existed in this world. But this is the only way to save Irminsul.
People love you so much, and they've missed you so much over the past 500 years.
We will 500 years,
I'm
fucking
exactly
500
the same.
years.
So
Ah,
how can we just forget you like this? Is there really
fucking
no
move
other
on,
way?
भाई.
Must be
500 years.
something else I can do.
और तू सेम ही तो दिखती
You're
है.
the god of wisdom,
क्या
Bigger.
फॉरगेट करेंगे भाई?
You
अरे
should know that there is no other way.
But this is
No need to feel so sad, Booer. As someone who delights in wisdom, you should feel joy at finally finding the answer. These are the words in their entirety. The answer you've been seeking all along. Let the world completely forget me.
उफ.
We
आंसू आ
all
गए.
nestle under the great tree of wisdom, peering out to perceive the world.
यार ऐसे ही जो
From
ये
here,
कट सीन्स
and
होते हैं ना,
from
वो
the
बहुत
rain,
प्यारे से लगते हैं,
we
पता नहीं
perceive
क्यों.
its wonders until we become a white bird to perch atop a branch and finally snap off the most important leaf. Once upon a time,
देखने में बहुत
I
weird
alone
लग रहा है,
dreamed
but
in this
ठीक है.
world. In my dreams, everybody would also dream after they fell asleep. Wild and wonderful thoughts would emerge from their minds. Some tumbled to the ground, and others floated to the sky, connecting all things in the world into one dazzling net. Among a plethora of worlds were numerous smaller worlds, all of fate, finding within the tapestry their brilliant glow. I gradually understood that these indescribable and constantly changing things are the most profound things in the world. Only they can completely repel the madness. Only dreams can awaken consciousness from the deepest darkness. I'm the one who posed this question, yet also the one who sought a solution. Saving the world with the dreams of the people used to be my answer. And now, you've also found your own answer, and I shall return all the dreams to the people.
कोहली को बीमारी रहने दो।
People of
नहीं को
may you be blessed tonight.
कोहली को बीमारी रहने दो, उसको ठीक मत करो। ओ बेडू दिखाया? नहीं वो बेडू नहीं था। नहीं श्योर, सॉरी माय बैड, वो बेडू नहीं था। लुक अलाइक बेडू नहीं था, वो नाम याद नहीं आ रहा उसका, एच से नाम आई गेस। पर कोहली को मत ठीक करो भाई, यूजलेस कैरेक्टर।
I'm alright. We've just saved the world, right? So why am I crying? I don't know where this feeling inside of me is coming from. But I feel very sad just now. We used the power of two gnosis to successfully connect with the Ermin soul consciousness from 500 years ago. Then we removed the remaining pollution from Merman soul.
Yeah, what's wrong? Weren't you there just now?
I feel super sleepy. क्या हो रहा है? कहानी में ट्विस्ट बचा है क्या अभी? डॉक्टर आ गया ना? वो डॉक्टर था ना? डोर, that's डोर। शायद से। कोई तो था। हाँ मैंने बोला था भाई, डॉक्टर आ गया, डॉक्टर इज हियर। अरे ये तो खत्म ही नहीं हुआ भाई अभी।
Precious time I wasted has finally paid off.
The doctor! What have you done?
Just a type of sound wave that can quickly put defenseless people into a dream. As I expected, it doesn't have any effect on gods. This is the only thing of interest I found among the sage's research. I thought I'd take it for a little spin. Don't worry. I know you would never forgive me if I actually killed them. I'm here to negotiate with you. Naturally, I won't do anything dangerous that could potentially damage our relationship.
Negotiate with me? I heard you had already left Sumeru. Why are you here again now?
I left Sumeru, but I also stayed in Sumeru. Even the god of wisdom is restricted by the habits of cognition. How disappointing.
You mean there are many different versions of you in this world?
An astute guess. Even the same individual will have different cognitions at different ages.
Okay.
A long time ago, I made a major decision in hopes of preserving all my perspectives of how I observed the world. Observation is the first step of any experiment, but observing the current world doesn't satisfy me. It lacks an important dimension, that of time. So I saved segments of all my ages and made them into independent individuals. That's all there is to it. Indulge me. How does the God of Wisdom find my method of seeking knowledge?
It's an insult to the very concept of life. Life inherently has many rules and restrictions, each with its own significance and reason to exist. They can't be broken on a whim.
Good.
सच बताओ तो ये ट्रेलर में ज्यादा अच्छा लग रहा था डॉक्टर। गेम में तो ये इविल लग ही नहीं रहा है। इसका फेस आई गेस दोबारा बनाना चाहिए। इसका फेस बिल्कुल इविल लग ही नहीं रहा है। और इसका फेस बहुत डिफरेंट भी लग रहा है व्हाट वी सीन इन द ट्रेलर।
You could very well have stopped us and helped that fake god.
Simple. Let me ask you this. Would any staff member ever help the subject in the middle of an experiment? It was my experiment. So why should I interfere with the results?
The academia saw the plan to create a god as their ultimate goal, yet you only saw it as an ordinary experiment. You really are crazy. If the experiment succeeded, you would have had a new god on your hands. How would you have faced your own god then? Would you still take the same stance? Would you still hold the same view of yourself?
That's pretty insane, okay?
I'm first and foremost a scholar. These results should be left to the judgment of the hypothetical me confronted with that outcome. But you're right. And that's exactly why I'm disappointed with the conclusion of this experiment.
As an individual, you don't have any sense of belonging. You seem to have even fewer convictions than a typical scholar.
Oh no, I certainly have my own convictions. They just don't fit your standards, that's all. All right, that's enough conversation for today. The experiment is over, and it's time to tidy up the equipment and reclaim any useful materials. For example, the Gnosis.
Gnosis तो नहीं मिल रहा तेरे को गांड वाला तो.
Lesser Lord Kusanali, you're an intelligent Archon. I'm sure you understand the disparity in our combat abilities at this time. Besides, you have no way to use that Electro-Gnosis in battle.
Didn't you say you were here to negotiate with me? Somehow, it's starting to seem like you intend to take it by force now.
I'm merely stating a fact. After all, I'm also a scholar. Naturally, I hope to show proper respect and dignity to the God of Wisdom.
Your hypocrisy is built on absolute confidence. I understand your scheme, but... what if I were to destroy the Gnosis now and awaken the heavenly principles?
Awaken the heavenly principles? Do you think that's really possible?
The heavenly principles have been silent for many years, but the Gnosis are symbols of their control over Teyvat and all the laws. Will the destruction of a Gnosis attract the attention of the heavenly principles? And if so, how do the Fatui plan to deal with the consequences? Do you dare to gamble such a possibility with me?
Gamble? How surprising. I thought you would show evidence or use rigorous reasoning to prove your point. The word gamble is the last thing I expected to hear from the God of Wisdom, but this is a clever move. You must have seen through me when I first captured your consciousness.
Conversation बहुत बढ़िया conversation चल रही है.
As a scholar, I respect all possibilities. This has
Interesting
always been my
conversation.
principle and is an
मुझे
essential
लगता नहीं अब कोई
trait
action
as an
होगा.
experimenter. Indeed, I can't ignore this possibility. So tell me then, what are your conditions?
This foreign Gnosis will only lead to disaster if it stays in Sumeru. But this Electro-Gnosis is the prize I obtained after defeating one of your fellow Harbingers. Now, as the one who initiated this cascade of events, shouldn't you pay the corresponding price?
Price? Interesting. What price would you have me pay?
How about erasing all your other segments?
So this is how you wish to restrict me, the most threatening opponent of the Nation of Wisdom. What you request of me is like plucking out the eyes I have placed in the dimension of time. Segments are extraordinarily difficult to make. They require extremely rare resources and enormous amounts of time and effort, requiring me to destroy them all here and now. Bravo. A suitably wise decision on your part. Yes, how very interesting. Can I assume that you have long been wary of me? Among all the versions of me, this segment you see now is the most selfish. If it weren't me, your idea wouldn't have
Many
worked.
versions है भाई.
What did you see when you were imprisoned? You were
Multiverse
observing me.
होएगा
And
भाई.
that's how you know I've long
Tension
grown tired of their doubts and endless arguments.
Like you said, it's difficult to make peace with yourself. Being as smart as you are, have you managed to do that?
I see. If you think all those versions of me are worth a gnosis, then deal.
You sure didn't hesitate much. Is the relationship between all the versions of you really that bad?
I don't think there's any need to dwell on that. The surplus versions of me can be exchanged for a gnosis. Do you think anyone can offer themselves at a higher price? Besides, with my abilities, it's only a matter of time until I find better perspectives. Perhaps it's best to say, you're just temporarily ahead. But what I'd like to know is, how can you be sure that I've really erased them?
I can see your remaining honesty.
Okay.
What a ridiculous decision! You can't be serious!
How could I have been so short-sighted?
You think this is the end? Wait, I'll have my revenge!
You'll make this moment count.
You will regret this!
Well, have you confirmed that it's complete?
Here.
Yes.
Take it. The future of Sumeru City will be in my hands alone. I will shut down the Akasha and let curiosity and the thirst for knowledge drive the realm of academics once again. There won't be any further gaps for you to exploit.
It truly pains me that my academic achievements have never been appreciated in my homeland. Of course, I have no interest in being rejected by this city for a third time. Another chess piece. And where is your dendronosis?
Don't be greedy, Harbinger of Snezhnaya.
No, this is a different transaction. If you intend to turn off the Akasha anyway, then there's no further use for the Gnosis of Sumeru, is there? Besides, isn't it the Archon's duty to deliver what's desired of the Seeker? Oh, judging from your expression, you don't seem to find the idea very agreeable. Then let's think of it this way. Since you're the god of wisdom, how about I exchange some knowledge with you?
People exchanging knowledge with the god of wisdom is the stuff of legends. Yet here you wish to exchange knowledge for the god of wisdom's property. Arrogant as that is, it has piqued my interest.
Let me ask you, have you in all your mighty knowledge ever heard the rumor that the skies of Tevat are fake?
Huh?
That's the secret hidden by Irminsul concerning the truth of this world. Once I finish telling you about this, it will be time for me to say goodbye. With negotiations, we've all gotten what we wanted.
Your arrogance may know no bounds, and convictions may mean nothing to you. But I'll still listen to what you have to say.
हमें भी सुनाओ यार क्या डार्क सीक्रेट्स हैं हिडन एंड डार्क सीक्रेट्स
Okay. Wake him up. Are you awake? Kali says it's time for breakfast. Come on, get up! Good morning! How are you feeling today? Good to hear. It looks like we've recovered pretty well. Come on, Traveler. Let's go.
Okay. भाई ट्रैवलर की कॉन्स्टिलेशन मिली है।
Good morning. Looks like you're awake.
Yep, yep.
Yep.
I prepared some breakfast today.
It's nice to have you here so we can eat something yummy.
Well, now that I've recovered from Alizar, I'm feeling better than ever. I can even prepare 4 or 5 meals a day now.
And Paimon bets they're
Yes,
all
Kohli, stay in the kitchen. You don't belong to battlefield. Just stay in the fucking
by the way,
kitchen.
Someone brought a letter for you after you went to sleep last night.
Nope. Paimon wanted to read the letter with you after you woke up. So Paimon didn't open it. Alright, let's read it now. Oh, it's from Nilu. We're going to hold a feast at the Grand Bazaar and celebrate Cyano's reinstatement as the General Mahamatra. As heroes of Sumeru, please be sure to attend. I'll wait for you. The date of the banquet is written on the bed.
Oh, I've also heard that you've become heroes here as well. That everyone's aware of your abilities. There's no...
Anyway, let's go to the Grand Bazaar. Oh, before you leave...
Before you leave me, Tegnari. Where's Tegnari?
Good morning. How do you feel today?
We feel much better. How about you?
I'm recovering well. Thanks for asking.
But from the looks of it, you seem to be already busy with work again.
It's fine. I'm not that busy, really. The Elazar patients have recovered, as well as Hypatia.
Hypatia थी शायद
I
वो.
only need to tend to my farm.
It seems once Irminsul started getting better, everything
That
else started to
girl
recover
that
too.
looks alike
Yes, but there are still some
Bidu's
residual
look alike.
effects.
Doppelganger.
The withering is one example.
By the way, we have some
Baidu
good
या
news.
Bidu जो भी बोल रहा है. Bidu भी
This
बोल
news is
सकता है.
hard.
Huh?
He visited once.
And you probably aren't.
Celebration.
Huh?
बस बहुत बातें हो गई. Just fucking
But
skip.
you and Kale are both...
Kala is
चलो
taken.
भाई,
You see, Well, technically-
चलो.
yes,
VIP,
he's
very
Lesser Lord
important
Kus when they
person.
learn
Wow.
that as a result,
चलो.
Really...
there's nothing we can do. But that's another.
Ah, right!
You've recovered well.
Yay!
अब चलो सेलिब्रेशन पे जल्दी से. हमने 2-2.5 घंटे की पता नहीं कितनी लंबी तो एक क्विज है भाई. गलत थी. कल भी 1-1.5 घंटे लग गए थे. आज भी शो खत्म ही नहीं हो रही.
The rain stopped.
मजा आ रहा है वो अलग
I don't
बात है पर
concern
खत्म भी तो
myself
हो
with
ना
the
भाई.
weather. Worthless.
यार ग्रैंड बाजार में जाना है. कहाँ घूम रहा हूँ मैं? किंग नूब.
Here.
स्टेज पे डांस होगा मेरे ख्याल से दोबारा. नीलू नाच की दिखाई.
Well, there won't be any problems if the feast starts at that time. Everything has already been prepared.
Mr. Zubair, I finished telling things up here. Well, except...
Is a simple reply really? Oh.
I was...
Hey, Nilu!
Hey Neelu.
Traveler, Paimon.
We got your letter, so here we are!
They're the best. The other guests haven't even replied.
Huh?
Yeah.
Look, I get it. Nilu is Sumeru's #1 celebrity after all.
अरे भाई ठीक है क्या हो गया भाई एकदम से
You have no idea how happy I am to talk to people with good taste.
If you consider enjoying Nilu's dances having good taste, then almost everybody has good taste. Because Paimon thinks everybody will love her.
That's right.
मैंने
We
क्या
all
बोला
think
था
she's
हमें
amazing
डांस
too.
देखने को मिलेगा
Nilu is an absolute favorite among those of us who frequent the Grand Bazaar. For Outland, Master Zubair. Let's have a vote for the most outstanding audience members next time.
Nonsense. But indeed, we could try giving gifts to people with particularly good taste. I heard there's a device in Fontaine called a camera that can record people's appearances as pictures. Such...
Ooh, good idea.
Wow, amazing idea.
There's always a lot going on at the Grand Bazaar.
Shark Tank में बनाना बताना चाहिए.
Traveler and Paimon, could you help confirm if the letters were actually delivered? If for some reason they didn't.
अरे भाई नहीं भाई कर दो यार
As
खत्म
for
कोई.
sign-up, I'm
मैं
not
नहीं
too
नौकर
as
बना
for
रखा है
juniors.
भाई इनको.
Got it. Let's go, traveler.
चलो भाई देखते हैं भाई लेटर्स क्यों नहीं आए अभी तक. लोग आए क्यों नहीं भाई अभी तक. लेटर्स का क्या हुआ.
We haven't seen Alhaitham anywhere. Let's ask that Hey there, have you seen Alhaitham around?
Yes, it seems Scribe Alhaitham has gone to the House of Dana. You should be able to
House
find
of
him there,
Dana.
but you're already the second group of people I've seen looking for him today. He must be quite the busy man.
Oh? Who else was looking for him?
Mr. Cave was just here asking about him.
Cave
You
Cave
wouldn't
is
believe How
here.
terrible their relationship is. And now
Guys,
you two are here.
Cave is
Don't tell me
here.
everyone's here looking for gossip about the sages.
We don't know about Cave guys. Cave is a
Here on business.
Dendro playable
Ah,
character
I
in the
see.
game. I don't know about the
Sorry, I thought
weapon, but
maybe
Cave is
everyone's
a
as interested
Dendro
in
5-star
rumors about
playable
the
character
sages
in the
as I
game.
am.
भाई ये लाइब्रेरी देखो भाई. मैं तो घुस जाए लाइब्रेरी में मैं तो ना निकलूं भाई. ये fucking good man. See the library यार. So good. देख रहे हो महल है भाई पूरा. So fucking good. देखो यार क्या लाइब्रेरी है. मतलब बैठ जाओ भाई यहाँ पे. देखना भाई क्या लाइब्रेरी है. So good man. Literally so good.
Alhaitham should be around here somewhere, right?
ये रहा कैवे. कैवे रेड वाले जो उसमें खड़ा है और अलहदम बैठा हुआ है.
Just put down that worthless book and tell me what happened in the academia.
This is not some worthless book. Do you have any idea how difficult it is to find a physical book like this in Sumeru?
It doesn't matter. It's probably just another thing that you used your authority to get your hands on anyway. Just put it aside. Listen, I came back today only to hear that the sages have disappeared.
Oh, you sound surprised. I thought you would already know the inside story.
Would I be here asking you if I knew? You're the scribe, not me. so just tell me what you know already.
Well, I almost became a sage.
Huh?
Oh, don't sound too surprised now. You're the renowned Kaveh, light of the Kashara War. Besides, as a master builder and craftsman, chances are you'll be appointed as a sage too.
Why do I feel like you don't really mean it?
Huh. What makes you say that? Why would you question my heartfelt sincerity?
Maybe it's because you've never said anything good about me
I'll
before.
just come in 2 minutes.
Well, I share a similar sentiment, and anyone who knows you as well as I do would surely do the same.
Oh, you... See? This is why I hate discussing anything with you. Your ridiculous and arrogant attitude always gets in the way.
It seems that you really can't stand my personality.
Ha! What was your first clue?
Well, then you might as well move out of my house.
Are you threatening me? Stooping to a new low, I see. Ugh, and don't change the subject. You, a sage? What a joke. The academia might as well just close tomorrow.
Are they having a fight?
Forget what's going on with the academia. Haven't you been busy with your construction project? Tell me, when are you going to build yourself a mansion?
Don't get me started. I get angry just thinking about it.
Okay,
So,
mention बना रहे हैं भाई
what
कावे
great
साहब.
building did our master architect work on this time?
Like I need to tell you. Keep your nose out of my business.
No, I think we deserve to know. Where were you when Sumeru needed you most?
I was in the desert for a large project, but considering Haravatat's utter ignorance of architectural and aesthetic matters, you probably wouldn't understand. Which is truly unfortunate. I can only pity the man who doesn't understand the first thing about beauty and romance. Unlike a true... hold on, wait a second. What do you mean by when...
Well, while you were out fiddling around in the desert, many people came together to save Sumeru from a crisis.
Ha! And you think I'd believe that?
Look, all you really need to know is that Azar and all his accomplices...
Huh? What nonsense are you...
It's no skin off my nose if you don't believe me. It's not like my Darshan was the one trying to apply for funding from the Grand Sage.
You know what? I'll ask around. I'm sure someone knows what's going on here. You're dead if I find out you're lying to me.
Oh.
चलो यार ठीक है ठीक है.
If she addressed, I've been busy.
Have you always?
Of course not.
Kainari told.
That is already the best possible ending for the likes of them. 4 of the 6 great sages were possessed by their desire for power and attempted to create a new god. In order to pull it off, they even imprisoned the other 2 rational sages. To imagine such things could take place in the academia.
Yeah, you're right. Huh. Feels kind of strange to hear them called that.
Yes, at least that's how they're supposed to sound. It's said that when the academia was first founded, the Dendro Archon herself established the 6 great schools, each representing one of the 6 different types of wisdom. Numerous Darshans have sprung up and faded. Only the 6 Darshans attaching themselves to the 6 great schools have stood the test of time and now, the 6 Darshans are nearly synonymous with the 6 great schools, and the leaders selected for the schools are the 6 great sages. Among the 6 great sages, there is one central leader, the Grand Sage. Unfortunately, only the sages from Vahumana and Amorta remain now. They were imprisoned for opposing Azar and were only rescued after Azar's downfall.
So who's managing things in the other 4 schools now? Do they need to find someone new?
Yes. Normally, new sage...
Oh, didn't you just say something about becoming a sage? If they pick
While we
you,
are talking about Sage now, let's go to fucking
about that.
the event and see the.
You didn't let me finish my sentence.
नीलों का डांस देख के
The
खत्म
person
करो
in charge
यार.
of personnel affairs nominated me to be the Grand Sage in place of Azar and help Lesser Lord Kusanali manage the academia.
Huh? But why? Can't you be a little more ambitious?
I'm not even interested in being one of the 6 great sages. Like I said before, I don't like being a leader.
Oh, all right. So are you busy these days trying to find others to take the job?
That's not my job either. I'm only responsible for handling important affairs within the academia before... And the first thing I'll do is reject Kash...
By the way, who was...
Do we look like friends?
Paimon doesn't know. That's why Paimon's asking.
His name is Kaveh, my roommate. You could say he's the representative for Ksharawar scholars, which is exactly why he always has so many problems.
So everything that's happened recently must be a huge change for the people of Sumeru.
Such is the work of the Academia Scribe.
Well, anyway, no matter how busy you are, since you are our planner, remember to attend the celebration feast in 2 days.
All right.
अब टाइगनारी से बात करनी होगी आई गेस. पता नहीं किससे करनी होगी. भाई हाँ कोई टेलीपोर्टर ही नहीं है इस पूरे एरिया में. कोई बंदा यार ये ट्रांसफर में नहीं करने वाले. सैक्रिफाइस कर देंगे जोंगली को मून पे. Yo bro, how you doing?
Let it be known that divinity is mine. Insignificant pest!
Share my knowledge.
Boring! Evil conquering! Here! Worthless! Be more human! Worthless! Here!
उसने क्रायो मारा है फेंक के। सारे एलिमेंट यूज करने लग गए।
I will have order.
There is no
At my
escape.
command, you shall fall.
Torn to oblivion.
स्लो हो गया हूँ मैं, इसने क्रायो वरायो तो मेरे को मारा हुआ है। ऑलरेडी स्लो।
Insignificant pest!
Useless. Shine down.
I see everything.
Order guide you. Feeble human. Solidify.
देखो क्रायो मारा। फर्स्ट टाइम देख ही लेता हूँ। या तो वो सेम ही है जो फर्स्ट
Gather. I am the all-knowing God.
Illusion shattered.
Burn to oblivion. Stabilize. Disappear. Here. Kneel. Foreign. Worthless. Here.
बॉल को भी नहीं हो गया।
Solidify.
There is no escape.
Everyone hold hands.
वो लिटरली इतना बड़ा है ना। Hey guys.
I see everything.
Stabilize. Reality is pain. Gather. Burn to oblivion. Kneel. Solidify. Good riddance, cruel world.
वो प्रॉब्लम ये है ये दिखा देंगे ये क्या हुआ ये डंडर से टूट जाएंगे बट इशू पता ही क्या है टूट गए ना सारी ही टूट गए अरे टूट तो गए
Now, your eyes have been opened.
Okay, I'm missing something. बहुत टाइम टेकिंग है यार बहुत ज़्यादा टाइम टेकिंग है
Stabilize. Filth.
वंडर ये बिना जंगली के होगा भी है अरे भाई रुक जाएगा पे मेरे बाप
Reality is pain.
I see everything.
Illusion shattered.
I was destined for more.
मुझे तो पता नहीं है क्या चाहिए but oh I also caught the Polam village okay पहली बार मारा है भाई स्कारा में उसको पहली बार में बिलेट ड्रॉप हो रहे हैं भाई मतलब अच्छा लग रहा है पहली बार मारा पहली बार में बिलेट ड्रॉप स्कूट बहुत ज्यादा टाइम टेकिंग है लाइक मेरे हिसाब से तो मे बी मैं करेक्टर्स गलत लेके गया हूँ बट टाइम टेकिंग तो है
This is Port Ormos. Now where could...
Is that Paimon I hear?
Dunyazad.
Oh, it's been a while.
Dunyazad.
Dunyazad! It's been so long since we've seen you.
I'm doing well. I can go as far as saying I have never... I don't know if you've heard, but Elazar has completely disappeared, and all the patients have recovered. You kidding? Knowing them and the connections they've got, I'm sure they've heard about it.
Yeah!
That's right. My lady is feeling better now, so I'm accompanying her for a walk. Why do you still call me that, Dia? You've already informed my father of your resignation. I guess I'm just used to calling you my lady.
Resignation? You mean you're quitting?
Yeah, I might start losing my edge if I keep being a bodyguard for the Homayanis. You know that my parents and I are fond of you, and that we appreciate you very much. I'm not a woman that's easily persuaded. When I took this job, I had already decided that I'd quit as soon as you recovered.
So what are you gonna do now if you're not gonna be a...
I want to take a risky job and put...
Huh? But we literally just finished one of the most dangerous jobs ever! Are you getting bored already?
I know. If I hadn't joined in that plan with you, I wouldn't have come up with this idea. I guess I still get fired up by that feeling of going all out. Life is short, and I'm happy that I got to be a part of that operation. But the whole thing also made... Well, I remember a You mean I'll hate them? I didn't expect him to still remember that. I thought he was joking.
We just came from talking with Alhaitham at the academia.
Did he tell you that he suggested that I come work at the academia?
What?
I heard that Azar and his cronies fell from power, and Alhaitham told me that now was a good time to find a job in the academia, but only if I wanted to.
Whoa. Paimon can't see you being anything other than a mercenary.
Me neither. Forget about it. I wouldn't last 10 seconds in there. Alhaitham probably just liked the way I worked and knew I'm good.
But you know, if you take him up on the offer, Sino might actually agree and let you become a Matra. Because you're super amazing!
The Matra have all the talent they need as long as they have Sino. I prefer to be free to live however I choose. In fact, I chose this job from the very start because I knew it'd be right up my alley. Even if being a mercenary means facing all kinds of danger. A lion has to return to the wild sooner or later. If anything, being your bodyguard has been unfamiliar territory for me. I don't want to see you go, but I'll respect your decision. I'm glad to hear you say that. Come on, no need for the sad face. It's not like we'll never meet again. Once the whole Dendro... But a peaceful society will probably mean less demand for mercenaries like me. Before...
Huh? But
Well, no, not yet.
So, have you been...
Oh, did Nilu write to us?
She heard that you were seen in Port Ormos, so she sent the letter here.
Huh. It was my lady has been very...
Right, and we tend to leave quite early in the morning, so the old man on duty is also usually dozing off.
So what it really sounds like is...
I bet the letter's at the reception desk. I'll go check later.
No wonder there wasn't a reply. You never received the letter.
Sorry to...
It must be something important.
Yes!
Great!
I'll count me in too. But is there some sort of dress...
Since it's being
Alright, then...
The feast will be held...
Sure.
Thank you so much.
Oh, but...
The General Mahamar...
Oh.
But last time... As for Rahman, your guess is as good as mine. I only... Don't mention it.
Alright,
कितना बड़ा क्विज अभी ये और है। थोड़ा फॉर अ चेंज मतलब कोई सी करे जा रहे हैं वाली एंड्रो हाइपोस्टेसिस को मार लेते हैं। डेंड्रो हाइपोस्टेसिस
Whatever would you do without me?
Whatever would you do without me?
Right now. Right here.
Hey!
Nothing lasts forever. Right now. Right here.
Gather! Everyone hold his!
Inazuma shines eternal!
Solidify! I will have order. Stabilize.
Right now. Right here. Emerge.
This may hurt a little. Yeah! Grow!
What ये हील हो गया? ये मेरे साथ पहली बार हुआ है भाई। इससे बड़ी तो मैं सीनो ही ले आता यार। क्या बकचोदी हो रही है?
Right now. Right here. A sight to behold. Emerge.
I need 3 more, मतलब एक बार मारना पड़ेगा और ये कलेक्ट करना है। Let's continue this. साइनो देहा को बोल दिया, लेदम को बोल दिया, अब साइनो को बोलेंगे कि भाई आपको लेटर नहीं मिला क्या?
What brings you here?
We recovered well, and Tainari agreed to let us leave, so now we're out and about again.
It seems Gandharvaville's medical treatment is still as good as ever.
And Tainari is recovering well, too.
That's good to hear.
Yeah, you're the one who brought us to him when we lost consciousness, right? Thanks for that.
You're welcome. Tainari has excellent medical skills, and Kale is quite attentive. It was the best place for you.
But why are you just standing here like a dead tree?
I'm meeting some people.
Oh, you mean Candace?
I've already talked with Candace and the village chief. They're still at the usual place. You can go there if you'd like to see them. But you know one of the people I'm meeting as well.
Oh, by King Deshret's blessing, my friend suddenly appears in the desert. Don't tell me you've run it.
Roman! And, huh? Sataria?
Oh, you know me?
Oh, well, you're pretty famous in the academia.
Don't worry, these are our friends. No need to be so guarded.
I see.
I'm doing well. Many good things have happened recently.
Same here. Really, I feel that my whole life has started to shine after suddenly finding a new direction.
Oh, tell us everything.
Yeah, you go ahead.
Alright, well, I suppose I should start by saying I've decided to leave the academia.
What?
It's not that I've given up on being a scholar. Instead, you could say I've found a new identity. I will no longer pursue research like a typical scholar.
I can see what you're saying now.
What do you mean?
I plan to leave the academia and return to teach here in the desert.
Wow, so you want to become a teacher?
Sataria will return to support education here and teach people. She can't teach everyone on her own, but there are many of us eremites all over Sumeru.
Yes,
it's
that is the true meaning of education.
The people of King Deshret suffer from sandstorms, exile, and ignorance. The stars have always guided caravans, thieves.
Oh, please. Where's all of this coming from?
You deserve these compliments. Mercenaries are accustomed to danger and don't fear death.
Sataria's idea will bring much good to many people.
At first, I feared it was destined to fail. Everyone knows that the academia doesn't allow scholars to teach in the desert without permission. As you know, all knowledge is under their surveillance and control, and very few desert dwellers are as lucky as me. But what I heard at that time has been haunting my heart. As if there were lightning. Sataria, you tread a treacherous path, and the longer you ignore it, Sataria, why haven't you gone home? Never forget that the desert—
Miss.
These words sparked something in me, and I knew that I had to bring something back to my people after going. I gathered up the courage to approach the Grand Sage, only to find that he was no longer at the academia.
Azar has received much-needed punishment. Though, if you ask—
Lord Sino helped me obtain permission to leave the academia for the desert, and my plan was able to go smoothly thanks to him and Rahman.
You're all doing so much for the desert.
Aside from that, I also have some other business to discuss.
Lesser Lord Kusanali has allocated many resources to support and develop the desert. I've done some business for her, and part of it required the assistance of the Eremites. I applied for a few batches of educational materials.
That's exactly what the people here need. Physical books and—
Apart from this, the academia is also recruiting scholars that are willing to teach in the desert. We must be persistent about this.
This is the first time in hundreds of years we've had a glimmer of hope. Remember these words. Here lies our faithful priest, Kasala. His wisdom— I hope people with wisdom like that priest will rise again among the desert dwellers. Then we'll once again see the wisdom and glory.
Enough about us. Are you here to discuss some business?
No, not at all. We're actually here on behalf of Nilu. Nilu wanted to write to everyone, but she wasn't sure where the letters should be sent. A celebration feast will be held in 2 days at the Grand Bazaar. At the feast, we'll also be celebrating Sino's reinstatement as General Mahamatra. Although, judging from your appearance, it seems you've already been reinstated.
Celebration? Feast? It's the first I've heard of it.
Tainari was right. He really didn't know.
This feast is for you, Sino.
It's rare to see that kind of expression from Lord Sino. You must
Lord
not like
Sino.
feasts very much.
No, not really.
Well, I still have a lot to handle.
I'm afraid I won't be the messenger. I'm sorry for you and the art. Please keep it.
Okay, we've got all that. Our job here is completed.
Got it.
Chalo, man. Wait for the feature start. 2 days later, 19. This is a 1 day. This is a 2 day.
Today's the big day. Let's go to the Grand Bazaar and see how the celebration. Everybody's already here. Looks like we're the last ones to arrive.
I'm here.
Ah, there you are.
Well, look who finally decided to show up.
You look like you came here immediately after finishing up some work.
But we're not late, are we? It's just...
I propose that the last one who arrived be put in charge of today's speeches.
Nah, there won't be any speeches today.
Oh, really? Well, even better.
Come join us over here. Let's share some great food and drinks, and chat.
Everything looks quite good.
Wow! Paimon can't wait!
नहीं दिखाया हमें डांस नहीं दिखाया हमें डांस नहीं दिखाया
It's so delicious! Oh, this grilled meat tastes amazing!
The food was specially prepared for you by everyone in the Grand Bazaar. And we have gifts that were sent by the residents of Sumeru City when they heard we were holding a feast. Everyone that came said that you saved Sumeru, and wanted me to thank you all on their behalf.
Ah, feels kinda nice to be seen as a hero. I could get used to this.
Being a bodyguard is also a hero's job. You've always been amazing, Dia.
My lady sure has a way with words. Thanks. I'm glad to hear it.
And I'm happy to meet everyone that participated in the great plan.
Don't mention it.
Come to think of it, we've really done something impressive together. It's unbelievable.
We owe it to our abilities. And luck.
Really? Why do I remember everybody thinking that luck was against us and feeling like we hardly had a chance of succeeding?
That's how I remember it too.
It's luck that brought us together, and it was luck that let us form a team. Then, it took even more luck for us to formulate a plan and implement it successfully. Moreover, judging from the results, everything worked out well.
Yeah, everyone gave it their all when it mattered most. It was almost like a performance. We took the stage and put on our best show. Everyone played their part, and thanks to everyone's efforts, the performance was a great success.
So, would you say we're good actors too?
It's such a blessing that Lesser Lord Kusanali was able to return to power at the Academia.
Yes, even after being abandoned and neglected so many times, she's finally returned. Uh-huh. Lesser Lord Kusanali once used all her power in a great disaster, which resulted in her losing all her wisdom and memories of the past. The academia basically abandoned her because of it. This should be something everybody should remember. Huh? You look surprised. I didn't say anything wrong, did I?
No, everything you said is correct.
That's good.
Something wrong?
Yeah, what's with that face? You knew all of this already.
Even if those two giants of those sages really have some nerve. 500 years ago, Lesser Lord Kusanali... If you bite the hand that feeds you, don't act surprised when it turns into a knuckle sandwich, right, Sino?
Perhaps I shouldn't say this, but their treatment of Lesser Lord Kusanali calls for a more severe punishment.
You could simply tell Lesser Lord Kusanali that you wish to have Azar and his accomplices severely punished.
I respect our deity's decision, and won't interfere in it. While we're on this topic, why didn't you accept the Academia's invitation to become the Grand Sage?
Are you trying to say that I'm fit to be a sage?
Not at all. But every person handling the selection process has said that you are the most suitable candidate to lead the Academia right now.
Why? Because he dethroned Azar from power?
Could you try to put it another way? This is a good thing, yet you're making it sound like I overthrew Azar for my own personal gain.
But seriously though, I always wondered if you had some personal motives behind it.
I did have my own motive, but it had nothing to do with being a sage. If the rules of our nation were suddenly cast by the wayside, then it wouldn't be long until chaos ensued.
By that, you mean your life working as the Academia's scribe?
Precisely.
Wait, is that all?
So, that's the only reason why you joined us and came up with all those plans?
It's reason enough.
You've certainly got quite the personality.
You flatter me.
All right then. How about you? You've already resumed work as the General Mahamatra, right?
That's right.
Will you be happy with that life?
It's not about being happy. There are merely a lot of things that I must do.
Even so, keep your spirits up and try to be happy, okay?
Thank you.
Yo bro, yo Sam, welcome to stream brother. किसे बात करनी पड़ेगी?
My lady, the
yes, I also what an amazing
you said it.
Oh,
look who else is here.
Hello. Oh, I'm so happy Nilu invited everyone.
Hey, less of that.
I seldom
Scara
participate
gameplay
in such
देखा?
lively
Yes bro,
gatherings.
मैंने
No,
वीडियो भी डाली है
the
YouTube
grand
पे
bazaar,
अपने चैनल
that
पे.
happiness.
पूरा मैंने एक्सप्लेन करके उसका गेमप्ले
well.
एंड ऑल सब बताया. वीडियो कब बनाओगे गिल्ड गाइड की?
There you
बनाएंगे
go.
ब्रो. अभी तो मैंने एक गेमप्ले वीडियो बनाई थी, देन गिल्ड
That's
गाइड की
good.
भी
It's
बनाऊंगा.
the first time, you see. Make sure you live it up tonight. I'm honored to have her think of me this way. I can't explain.
आज ही बना दूंगा. टाइम ऊपर है यार, टाइम लगता है काफी.
The atmosphere here is good. I don't often have a lot to handle these days.
उसका वैसे नया आर्टिफैक्ट आ रहा है नीमो डैमेज वाला, जिसमें 2 पीस है नीमो डैमेज बोनस होगा एंड 4 पीस में उसका नॉर्मल अटैक चार्ज अटैक का डैमेज बढ़ेगा बाय 30% आफ्टर यूजिंग एलिमेंटल स्किल.
Starting to droop. Hey, you can't just fall asleep here. Paimon will go find something delicious for you to eat. You'll wake up once you've put something yummy in your tummy. Of course, just wait here for Paimon. It's me.
भाई ये तो डरा रही है भाई, scary.
You may blame me for being a bit too self-indulgent. The connection between us is amazing. It's like Flora and the Fen. I heard there's an amazing. Lately, I've been so busy dealing with all the. Although you've already helped me. Please say thank you to everyone for.
I'm done यार, please just खत्म करो इसको.
But if I just show up, what if I end up scaring them and ruining this wonderful feast? Okay. Yes, I have. You said I should go thank everyone as myself, right? So... I've decided to borrow your body for the time being. Please don't blame me. Everyone!
Are you awake now? Paimon was just about to bring you the food.
It's me.
Huh? Hold up. What's going on?
I didn't expect to have a conversation with the consciousness of Lesser Lord Kusanali in the Grand Bazaar. Interesting.
No, of course not. Are you...
Hello, Nilu.
You know who I am?
Yes. I already know every one of you. Nilu, Alhaitham, Sino, Dia, Paimon, and Dunyarzad.
Lesser Lord Kusanali?
I took the liberty of occupying the traveler's body so that I could thank all of you in person. Thank you so much for rescuing me, even if that meant placing your own safety in peril and taking the risk of becoming enemies with the academia, the sages, the doctor, the balladeer, and even the entirety of Sumeru. Without you, without any of you, I would have been in a much more difficult situation had you not helped me to resolve the crisis. Not only people refer to you as the heroes who managed to rescue a god. Please, allow me to present to you my most sincere gratitude.
Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Dunyarzad, the suffering you endured during your illness is also proof of you being with me and praying for me.
You don't need to be so ceremonious. It's always been my duty to protect you.
This is how the relationship between the Academia and Dendro Archon should be.
You're an Archon, but you act so humble.
I'm... Thank you, all of you. Thank you so much. Yeah.
Are you awake? Did you rest well? After Nahida left, you ate a lot of food. You've become a glutton. That just... Alright, since she should be in the...
Are you serious? भाई खत्म कर दो भाई. अरे भाई.
Traveler and Paimon. What a fantastic night.
So are we. And that's...
Is there anything you want to know?
Are you sure? Huh?
While you were resting at Gandharvaville, I took some time to perform an Irminsul search for information on your sister.
Sister के बारे में बात हो रही है इसकी.
Irminsul a repository for all the information and memories of Teyvat? So there shouldn't be anything on him or his sister.
भाई इसने इतनी हेल्प कर दी, अरे पूछता है कि अपनी बहन के बारे में कोई कुछ नहीं बताता भाई इसे.
Irminsul indeed does not. However, there must be something different about your sister. Because, as it turns out, the world has recorded information on her after all.
What?
There is only one possible explanation. She belongs to this world.
But nothing about this makes any sense. Wasn't this your first trip to Teyvat?
According to the records I was able to access, your sibling suddenly appeared in Conria. After the Conria disaster, she began her journey through the 7 nations of Teyvat. But just as her journey was about to reach its conclusion, the Irminsul records on her suddenly become fuzzy.
What do you mean, fuzzy? Did something happen to her?
All I know for sure is that somebody, for reasons only they can know, is deliberately obfuscating, and whoever it is, if they can do that, who knows what else they're capable.
But even that wouldn't explain how she somehow...
Something else I noticed was that
What's a descender?
Look, I'm sure you must be curious about the information I received from the Fatui in return for my gnosis, right? A very important part of the intel was about this world's descenders. External beings, ones that don't belong to this world. Traveler, you are Teyvat's 4th descender.
What?
Huh? So the Fatui count 3 other descenders before the Traveler, and his sister isn't even one of them?
That's right. My current hypothesis is that the first descender was likely what we now call the Heavenly Principles. As for the other descenders, I still need to verify their existence. It could take me some time.
Paimon's head's about to burst from all this crazy new information.
And yet, even knowing all this, I'm sure you must still have a lot of unanswered questions. I must say, I truly regret that I can't help you. There are many questions in my heart as well. And soon, you'll also begin your journey anew. I'm very interested in your future. If fate is the ultimate...
I'm sure glad we got...
The pleasure is all mine. Alright, that's enough talk for today.
Finally खत्म हुआ है. ये क्या मिला है? New branch. What branch?
Our mission begins.
ओके आज के लिए इतना ही. I'm fucking tired. करने के लिए काफ़ी चीज़ें हैं, but still wanna do it. करने के लिए तो ये भी अल्लाह कर सकता है. हाँ. Okay, I'm done for now. Bye bye guys. जो भी लोग देख रहे थे, thanks for watching and bye bye guys. Take care.